don't get me wrong here. The people from Germany actually had quite a good life with the amount of money the state pumped into them. But still, there's this problem. And this problem couldn't be solved because Hitler was like, this is my politics, these are my plans. That's what I stand for, and I won't change it. And I would think that after the Second World War, Hitler would have done the same. He would said, no, that's what I have to offer. That's what I stand for. So I will keep that. And this would have eventually led to Germany's complete collapse if they would have not gone to war. So this is actually the thing. They, from a politics standpoint, they wanted Russia, and then it's fair enough. They didn't want more. Hitler didn't want more. But then from an economical standpoint, there couldn't be an end to the expansion because at some point they would be bankrupt. They would be finished. The economical situation would be completely broken after the war. And they're exploiting is the only way of being on the standard. And this is like really the broken. So basically the only way for the Third Reich to basically survive long after the war is to also get rid of Hitler. Because Hitler stands for a crumbling economical situation, one that would lead eventually to Germany's downfall. So this, however, getting rid of Hitler would have been another problem. I mean, his health wasn't good anyway in the end of the war, so he probably would have died maybe 5 years after the war anyway. That is possible. What happens then? Then there's like a huge power fight between the different generals, his inner circle, etc. Everyone wanted power then, or would want power then. So we see there a huge problem. We have Bormann, we have Himmler. There are many people who actually would want to seize power then, Goebbels also. So would there be even a future for Germany after the war? Could Germany rule over Russia and rule over Europe without actually breaking down after the war? I don't really see there a future. For me, if Germany would have won the war, it would have gone 5 years fine. But after this, there would be way too many reasons why Germany would have broken down. And that's actually what I think would probably happen, that Europe would split into hundreds of little states with regional warlords getting power, etc. I would not think that the Reich would last 1,000 years. This is highly unlikely. However, of course I could be wrong that we will never find that out because it just did not happen. And it's very hard to recreate that because there are way too many factors, etc. So just from my point of view, it would have looked quite different than Germany ruling, for example, still 2024 in the US, it's having Africa, etc. I don't think that the world would have looked like this. That's highly unlikely. They were really good at technology, but just from an economical standpoint, it would have been impossible. They would have needed to make a drastic change in everything. And German people would have not liked that because they would suffer underneath that. Maybe obviously the whole thing could have been slowed down and Germany could have lasted, for example, until the 90s, like the Soviet Union, with all the Lebensraum in the East. They could have maybe balanced the whole economical situation a bit with the resources, etc. But all in all, I would think it would have not lasted longer. then maybe 100 years. That's like the absolute maximum, I would say. Germany would have lasted, or the Third Reich would have lasted from 1933 onwards to, for example, 2033. Absolute maximum, I would say. Out of my opinion, 5 years would be most likely, and then it would all fall apart. But let me know if you liked the video. Let me know what you think of this. Do you have a different opinion? What do you think is like the most probable? Would Germany have had a 1000 years Reich if they would have won the war? I hope you have a great day, and bye for now.